Good afternoon, everybody. This is Harmeet from Sigma Picks. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to be looking at BTC chart today. Elliot Wave count. It's the Bitcoin count, and it's been a while since we talked about it. I don't like making these videos a lot because I think we just gotta let market decide how we're gonna how we're gonna actually analyze this, and it kind of takes time. So let's just get going. So when we were last talking about it, we were talking about this correction, okay, and we had seen all of this, and we were now in this corrective environment that we had talked about. What I was saying was that we knew that the structure was over when it started making this flat structure, and we also that I pointed out was that it is starting to make this bear flag. Just be aware of it. We don't know how it will pan out, and but that was back when, and now we know. It took quite a bit of time. This was made back in January. This low right here, this transient low at 32,933, and this bear flag just broke down like not too long ago, maybe a week ago or even last week, and with high volume. Okay, so that is one of the possibilities we were considering, that we don't know exactly how this was going to work out. We know that what I was presenting, that it needs to have some sort of double bottom or some sort of zigzag before we can say that there is a bottom forming. And now we know that right now there is no bottom forming. All we have is a breakdown of bear flag and continuation move down. So we had this move, okay, and we are seeing a continuation move. Okay, so again, it still needs to form a floor somewhere and start to go sideways, okay, and create some sort of structure that we know that it can sustain, okay, creating a floor and some sort of structure that we already know. We all see it quite often. It could be rounded bottom breakouts that we see quite a bit in stocks, or any other way that you think, or even a V. Obviously this is not a V break. It is so far not a V correction all the way back up to the last point, but I digress from all the different ways that floors are formed. So right now what I do see is the fact that we have been in this, we do have this ABC correction, okay. We are in the C wave, okay. We finished the A, and we had ABC, B, and now we are in the money wave, third wave of this C wave. So I would really like to see it move back up to 32, and then if it starts to move back down, we're kind of getting into the fifth wave, and that was the fourth wave, but that has not happened, so I can't say that the third wave is over yet. So that being said, let's just watch and see how this behaves. It did stop in a major congested fib zone, okay. So there's lots of fib. Let's just quickly point these out. There's lots of different fib values that you want to be aware of. All of these, and this is your extension value, not an expansion, it's an extension, okay. So all this is saying is that this move from there is extended about between 114 and 127 extension levels. All that's saying is 14% or 27% more than this move. Okay, if it was to be 100%, it will be all the way down here. Okay, so that's pretty much what we are looking at right now. This volume right here is of concern. Okay, last time we did see it. Actually, we haven't seen volume like this in a while. I don't think that I can say. So I'm just gonna move. So a few of these volume moves, you know, it came up and pierced through this, but this is quite a bit of volume that came in. That could be just from other, you know, I guess uh, maybe the people over at Terra sold some BTC. That's what I've been hearing. And this is what this volume is concerning, and this move down is concerning, but we don't know that. But we do know that there are market participants that did feel like that they need to sell some off. So we are in a major congestion zone. What I don't want to see is get through this 19,891 92 level. That's where we can't say that this was the third wave. What we can say then that this was the larger fifth wave, and this is a major correction that could see us going down quite a bit more to $12,000 or $16,000 level. Okay, but we haven't gone there yet. We're still over at $30,000 or $29,000 level today. Let's see how this develops. If we get some sort of move down, and if it can hold, I would have had what I had mentioned before was like, you know, this 28,800 level is a pretty big level. We kind of broke through it with high volume and then immediately got picked back up. Okay, and that just kind of creates this area, or specifically this value, being a very important one. So we knew that, and sorry about that, I just got cut off there, but we knew that, we had that in our charts, and now we just want to make sure that this completion is not a very, you know, a very large move down. If it continues to be, these values are not out of the question to be hit. There is a zone that again we want to watch. Let's see how this goes over here in this area. I will be doing a little bit more. We'll start doing more of these videos just to keep track of stuff and see what's going on, but they may not be available to everyone right away. I think what I've been doing, I've been working on setting up a website where all this information is kind of uh, it's there and it's posted regularly. I would think I would do a weekly post, and I will pass that along to everybody that is a non-paying customer, maybe 2 to 3 weeks down the line after each report is there. So it won't be actionable. It'll be something that you guys can look into and learn from. But we will we'll do these for the next few weeks just to kind of get everybody used to it, and then we'll go from there and see if people want to join. They can. If they don't, and that's fine too, and just would have to wait until they are posted for a regular public. Let's just, what you do want to keep from now on, if you want to take a screenshot, you know, just know these pivots. Okay, understand that it would be very healthy for it to get above 32,933. Then we can say the third wave is over and it is extended. Okay, and we know that so this 3 versus 1 is this first versus this move. Okay, so, and this fourth wave is a larger third wave. I will go ahead and kind of make when I am posting these for anybody who's a subscriber, we will write these down for you, so that way you're not confused as to what these values pertain to. Okay, for example, this is Y versus W, and this is the W, and this is the Y wave, and these are all of those value concerning that specific move down. Okay, so this is an expansion, and that's what it is. So all this will be provided, and we'll continue doing this weekly, so that way everybody kind of sees what is presented within for what research is presented for the customers and so forth. This is one way of looking at it. We will be looking at this specific chart in many different scenarios, and with maybe we'll use some indicators too, depending on if they are helpful or not. If they're not helpful, they won't be put on. But for now, I think Elliott Wave Count works really well for BTC, and I think that there is value that you guys can get out of it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.